G'day guys, we are back again. We have got a 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander turbo diesel, and as you can see it's currently in limp mode. Doesn't go above 40 k's an hour. Apparently it's just been dropped off, and we've got check DPF system, so a couple of codes there. Obviously we've got the cruise system fault or something. It's probably just a byproduct of the engine light. So let's get it in, get the scan tool on it, find out what's going on. Alright, we're in the shop. Let's have a look. Let's get the scan tool on there. See what the code is. P1498 DPF overloading present. So clearly we have a vehicle that thinks the DPF is blocked. So let's go into some live data and let's see if it actually is blocked or what's going on with the pressure sensor. So let's get back out of here. Trying to navigate this while having the screen in my face. Oh no, let's go back. Data list. Let's find DPF. Well, there you go. At the bottom we've got DPF pressure sensor, 2.5 kPa at idle already is a little bit higher than expected. Let's give it a rev. Almost 20 kPa. We've definitely got a blocked up DPF here. Let's go out and have a look. Obviously these things are relatively common. Well, to be honest with you, any turbo diesel car for boost leaks, boost hose leaks that cause these DPFs to get blocked. So first thing we're going to do is a visual inspection. If we can't find anything with a visual inspection, we're just going to do a smoke test on the intake and see if there's anything we can find. So I'll go out there and have a look. Well, we didn't have to get the smoke tester out this time. Didn't have to go too far. If we just look at this main boost hose, you can see right there we got a huge split. That is the cause of our blocked DPF. So what we're going to do is we are going to get a new hose in, replace that hose, and then we'll carry out a smoke test anyway, just to confirm there's no other leaks. But obviously we can't see any at the moment, so we don't expect there to be. And then if that goes good, let's see if we can do a forced regeneration, DPF initialization. And if that doesn't work because it's too far blocked, then we might get out the Blue Chem Top Gun DPF cleaner, and I'll show you how that works and we'll see what we need to do. So first things first, let's get the new hose, fix the actual cause of the DPF being blocked, and then rectify the DPF. Alright, the new hose is on. But here's an important lesson why we always recheck after we repair a fault, because I'll show you why. We got the smoke test on just to make sure there was no other leaks. Check this out. We've got another hose leaking. So that one was hard to see visually, just with the light, so that's why it's always important to have a smoke tester. So I'm not saying there's no other leaks either, so it's getting this hose as well, and then we're going to recheck again to make sure there is no other leaks after that point. And there we go, both hoses on there. Double checking our work, smoke machine on, and we have got no leaks at all. So we're going to attempt the DPF regeneration, the cleaning. If we're lucky, get it done with the scan tool, otherwise manually. So let's do that and see how we go. It's very glary today, so I'm just outside now because we're just going to get this to do a regeneration. Sometimes if you're in a bad enough state, I'm not sure if I mentioned before, it's in limp mode, it actually won't let you do regeneration unless you actually do a DPF initialization to say that you've actually swapped it over. So I'll show you what I mean. So if we go to special functions, which you can't see, there we go, if you go to DPF Regeneration, but there's an initialization. So if you ever get one that you can't get it to regenerate or to actually clear the code, you have to do initialization first to trick the computer into thinking you're getting a new clean DPF, and then do the regeneration after that, either manually or forced. So let's go to DPF Regeneration. See in brackets it's got drive, so this is not a static one. We're doing it at idle in the shop. We're gonna have to go for a drive and do it. Let's just see if we get the conditions. Start and run the engine under the following conditions. Keep the situation: trans more than third gear, vehicle speed above 40, and engine speed 2000 RPM or more. So that'll be fine. We're going to go on the freeway. I'm going to get that done. So what I might do, it's going to be hard for me to record this, so I'm going to get on the freeway, and then I'll hopefully get you on there and see if there's anything we can see. Okay, we are running. We're in 4th gear in manual mode to keep it in the conditions required of about 2 grand, and as you can see, we're executing. So I'm just gonna keep driving it until we get it to complete, and then when it's completed I'll show you what happens. Alright, so we are completed, and what I want you to look at is the DPF pressure sensor. As you can see, it's now 0.5 or under 0.5 kPa at idle, and when before we had around 2.53 and was revving up to about 20 kPa or above. So if I just give it a rev now, and there you go. As you can see, we are way better than before. I think there probably still is a little bit I did get up to around 8 or 9 before, and I just quickly stopped and checked. But you know, the other thing we need to take into account is who knows how long this has been getting blocked up for. And the other thing is too, is obviously these DPF regenerations are timed. So, you know, I don't know if you saw before, but the regeneration time was actually around 613 seconds, I think. So roughly around 6:31 or 6:13. So around 10 minutes. So it's only going to burn what it burns in that time. So you might find that it has to do it again, or passively will do it and slowly reduce that amount in there. So either way, I'm happy with that. We're gonna, obviously this is in for a service anyway, so we're gonna change the engine oil like we should, reset the oil service light, or the oil life, the length 100%, and then we'll send the car on its way. So job done, out the door. Thanks for watching, guys.